Wednesday practice week. As usual, I have no idea what to do during TT, so I just grabbed the 360 and thought I'd start the day with a look at the famous Creg Ny Baa outside of racing, which is a very popular spot. As usual, this is a 360 video, so you know, move your phone or your mouse cursor or your remote on your TV. Let's just have a look what's going on here. I might grab a couple of drone shots as well for reels and stuff. Sorry. As you can see, it's pretty popular. This is also the end of the one-way system on the mountain. Oh, there's a nice Bentley. See, I was thinking of getting one of those. You can get them quite cheap now. But there's no such thing as a cheap Bentley, is there? As you can see, it's pretty popular. This is the end of the one-way system. There's always police down here as well. When they first brought in the one-way system, which was one of the better ideas they had in recent years, they didn't have this stuff. They thought people would just, you know, obey signs. And then loads of people went the wrong way, and now they put in, there's a sign down the road, there's a signs here, there's a traffic light here, more signs, a guard thing, a barrier, and a cop. And guess what? People still manage to go the wrong way. Although I think some of them actually do it up on the mountain, where it's less obvious if you come one of the side roads. Oh dear, did he pull someone over? Looks like he pulled someone over. Surely he wasn't speeding on that thing. Maybe he wasn't going fast enough. No, there's a kid on there. I don't know. You know, people do get done over here for not going fast enough. Like, you have to make reasonable progress. But that looks quite friendly. I don't think he's in trouble. Right, let me extend the selfie pole, give you a better view. There you go. Just enjoy some Creg Ny Baa atmosphere. You can watch from here, it's super popular. They have like VIP packages where you can stand on the balcony, it's really expensive. The important thing is, if you do, let me just use that gap to cross. The important thing is, if you do your run over the mountain and you come back here, see the sign 40 and then it's 60 down there and then it's 40 back into Douglas. There are speed limits down here and the cops are always, every single day, somewhere down there watching. So, you know, when you come off the mountain, tone down the adrenaline, stick to the speed limit. I know it sucks, but like I said, it's a balance. Alright, I'm tempted to try and make it to Ramsey before the roads close. to get maybe some footage from the bungalow, another mountain run or something. Let's see. Well, here's your quick impression from the Creg today. We go lower again. There you go.
Your tourist guide was very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, now I have to be careful not to get run over. It's the Creg Ny Baa back road. This is the access road you can use when the roads are closed. But if you're on a bike, you're probably okay. You can park somewhere. But in the car, it gets very crowded here, especially during racing days. So either be early or expect to park far away and walk. I'll show you the car park, but it's not very big. So this is one of the most famous spots. And as a result, everyone comes here. So the pub's actually quite good. If you want to go for food and stuff, it's always been good when we went there. Right, see, everyone's parked up here, the bikes, and there's a tiny little car park down here. So if you come by car, there's not much parking here. Alright, that was a quick look at the Creg. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, welcome back to Douglas. So just very randomly, I'm going to take a drive into town, show you what Douglas prom looks like doing TT. And someone will jump into the comments and say, oh, 30 years ago there were loads more bikes. And you know what? You're probably right. This is, by the way, the big TT shop that I keep talking about. It's probably the biggest one we have now for your merch. They have TT and they have Isle of Man stuff. Half my wardrobe is literally from that shop. The other half's from Marks & Spencer. So it's practice week, it's still slowly filling up. Plus it's a nice day, so most bikes will be out and about. Just wanted to show you what Douglas looks like. The place comes alive during TT, which is really nice. It's very sleepy outside of TT. This, by the way, there's a plaque on the wall. This used to be the original airport, Douglas Prom, believe it or not. That SL was in the auction and you got that really cheap, the turquoise one. It's gorgeous. Sure bought it. So many cars I want to buy, so little space. And so little money. Alright, this is where the horse tram ends at the moment, by the way. It was supposed to go to the sea terminal as it used to, but the usual government incompetence messed that up when they did the promenade refurb. And so it doesn't, it ends here, which is totally pointless. Oh, there's a new seawall, by the way, which they recently built. Oh, look, little horse tram. Actually, it's nice that we still have that. You know, people complain that things like the horse tram cost money, which it does. It's losing money, of course. But it's nice, it makes us different from other places, so should keep that. We can fire some government middle managers to pay for it. The fun fair is back on the left here. Right, someone called a constabulary. They can come down here and give more parking notices. Good luck. This is what I mean. I mean, it's going to be, you know, packed with bikes. So what's the point? And see, bikes are considerate. They leave the crossings free. So what's the big deal? See, I'm literally just going to show you a bit of Douglas Prom. I don't think the fun fair is open yet. Opens, what, tomorrow or Friday? To the right is the Gaiety Theatre and the Sefton Hotel. Gaiety is one of the most beautiful theatres in Britain. It's absolutely gorgeous. Alright, cheapest pub on the island, I think it still is, although we have a Wetherspoons now, so might give him a run for his money. But over here is the Quids Inn on the corner, over there, to your right. Good live music, cheap booze. And I almost once ended up becoming the assistant manager there. And if I had accepted the job, I think my life would have gone very, very differently. Because I turned it down, I still don't know why. And a couple of days later I got my job in e-gaming, my first job. And that turned into my career, and that led to me going to Manila and, you know, everything. So I'd accepted the job at the Quids Inn. I might still be the manager there, I don't know. On your right is Jack's. It's a very nice pub slash restaurant. See, bikes parking wherever there's space, which is fine, you know. It's TT, we don't have enough space. Parallel to this is Strand Street, which is our main high street. Might actually go for a wander down there, so I'm going to drive around the C terminal. And then just before I reach the car park where I'm going to put the camera in, because I think this would... Oh, wait. I don't need to, there's a parking space. Okay, I'm not going to show you the rest of the prom because I'm going to park here. Excellent. So that was a quick look at Douglas Prom. Suppose I could just show you Strand Street as well, right? Still have some battery. Let's do it. You've seen the promenade? Let me show you Strand Street, our only high street in Douglas. It's not much to look at, but you know, let's have a walk down. Hi, Brian. Okay. Right, I'll put this up a little further and then you can see Strand Street. Because I guess you won't be seeing this on any coverage. Actually, if I put it too high, you won't be able to see the shops, will you? That's a bit stupid. Alright, let me adjust this a little. Just show you the main shops while I go and get the wife some lunch from her favorite place. By the way, New Hong Kong, really good Chinese. Or Hong Kong kitchen. Proper Hong Kong chef. Devereaux's famous Manx kippers, which aren't Manx. The fish themselves is, I think, comes frozen from Denmark. It's smoked here, that makes it Manx, but it's not Manx fish. Favorite souvenir shop. book company. Is it called the book company? Yes, it is. They have everything from proper TT to out of man stuff and seem to be quite cheap. Great Indian restaurant, Orange India. Try the free cheese naan. Don't ask why I'm wearing the jacket, I'm not sure myself. Irish pub, McDonald's. Actually, it's one of those days where like it looks sunny, but as soon as the wind comes, it's still cold. So. Every TT we get a few pop-up stores, like this one for motorcycle stuff. And traditionally also motorcycles randomly appear in shop windows of local shops, even if the shop has nothing to do with bikes. It's a Strand Center, or only mall. It's not much to mall. If you're bored, there's the Matrix Arena in here, which is really cool. You can do console playing, VR playing, that kind of thing. Leonidas, good chocolate. I'm spending way too much money in there, as you can see. Island Inspirations is actually a souvenir shop I quite like, because they have these things, see that? I think they're kind of cool. They have other sort of out of man inspired stuff as well. Now the pop-up store used to be a charity shop, now over TT it's like a sticker store. It's really expensive, like a little vinyl sticker is 10 quid. Is vinyl that expensive? So as you can tell, it's, you know, not the greatest high street, but it's alright. I think it's not as bad as some UK high streets where everything's charity shops now.
Oh, I can hear it now.
Only post office in Douglas, well, apart from the one in Spring Valley, not Spring Valley, Cole Road. So if you need a post office, this one. Another pop-up store. Oh, if you want your Manx flag things, Bond Fabrics. We don't have all of the UK stores or chains here, but you know, a few. So TK Maxx has been here for ages. There's a Deals here, which is Poundland in the UK, except this is the Isle of Man, so instead of costing £1, everything costs £1.20. I'm not kidding. That's Jack's store. If you need anything household or also like camping and stuff, pop in there. Nice local shop. Also Mountain Warehouse and Regatta, they all have outdoor and camping stuff. Plus Tesco has a lot of camping stuff. Like chairs and sleeping bags, really cheap. While we passed Show down there, that's one of our telecoms. We only have two. We're now passing Manx Telecom here. That's our other telecom. They were the first, they had the monopoly for ages, and then finally Show came along and the prices dropped. Still expensive. Not as bad as it used to be. If you turn left here, you're back on the prom and you are at our Brand new Wetherspoons. Used to be 1886. Now it's the Wetherspoons. So probably between them and Quits Inn you get the cheapest booze. And this, if you remember, used to be the TT shop before the government screwed up the contract, and the company that used to provide all the TT merch gave up. Now it's a hospice shop, but now during TT they turned it into more of a TT merch shop, which, you know, I hope a lot of the profits stick with them. So if you buy your merch, maybe consider buying there. Hospice doing great work, one of the biggest charities here. If you need a simple and awesome breakfast, two choices. Buttery on the right and the Caf, which is where I'm gonna end this walk. Alright, now we're on Victoria Street. So if you turn left, you'll be at the promenade again. If you turn right, you're going to Town Hall, City Hall. It's a city now, isn't it? I should know. I was a councillor when it was made a city. And I actually declined to meet Queen Camilla when she came over. So we all got an invite when she unveiled that, you know, brick that we're now, or plaque or whatever it was, that we're now a city. Because Queen Elizabeth made us a city, late Queen Elizabeth II. And then I was in Manila at the time. Micah and I got an invite to, obviously all councillors and their plus ones got an invite. And I actually declined it because I was at a conference. And beyond this video, I can say it now because I'm not a councillor anymore. Had it been Queen Elizabeth II, still, I would have been on a plane. I would have been here. Because she's the queen I grew up with, right? She's like the queen of England. That yeah, every German even knows. Camilla, it just wasn't worth the £2,000 or £4,000 for the ticket to fly here. Sorry, Camilla. Hope that's not royal blasphemy, whatever you call it. Our awesome, now called Douglas City Library. I was on the committee when we approved the redesign. Some people hate it, but it's one of those things. It's not the greatest design, but it's their work that matters, not what the design is. And their work is fantastic. Very cheap coffee here for £1, and you can also lend out loads of TT books if you want to learn. And we're going to end this tour at the Caf. So there's the bus station with the temporary little box. Smile.
Morning.
Morning.
Does it work that, or are you just like walking down the street with all your hand in there?
That's what it is. I need a shot of the Caf.
Where are you from, bud?
Just YouTube. Just YouTube. I live here. But the Caf's famous for the best breakfast, so
It is brilliant breakfast.
got to feature that. Enjoying TT?
Yeah, brilliant.
Good.
We're here every day.
Are you? Good. It's a good place. I used to work in a nightclub 20 years ago.
What is it?
And when we're like totally drunk, 6 a.m., come out of work, we used to go in have breakfast. Brilliant. Sunday morning, you're completely smashed.
What is on this weekend at the
Is it?
Legion? Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. They'll be good nights.
Be right in there.
Cheap beer.
Cool. Enjoy.
Watch it on YouTube then.
I'll give you my postcard. It's got all my links on it.
Which country are you from? Where are you from?
Germany originally.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've lived here on and off 25 years. So if you scan that, you can see all my links and stuff.
That's good, isn't it?
It's the only good picture I ever took. Enjoy TT, mate.
Thanks ever so much.
Take care. Cool. So that's it. I showed you a bit of Strand Street. And you know what? I'll show you North Quay as well. So you see a bit of Douglas. The mighty city of Douglas. The only city on the Isle of Man. Everything else is towns and villages. lot of people asked when we were made a city, which was an application someone in town hall filed. So it was our initiative to ask the Queen to be made a city. And a lot of people asked, you know,
Thought he wasn't going to stop then.
a lot of people asked what's the benefit, like what does it achieve to be a city? And to be honest, I don't know. I didn't know then, I don't know now. Makes you feel better, I guess. New signs, we're now a city. But that's it, really. So yeah, just let me show you North Quay, which is really nice. So if you are over here, so on the right is this the Noah's Cafe? No, it's called Santander Work Cafe now. Very nice cafe, expensive, but good food. Like Noah and the bakery and that, their food is fantastic, but you pay for the quality. It's worth it. And here's North Quay, which is also closed. Now we actually, when I was in council, I was on the committee that, see, Douglas? Oh, Department of Infrastructure, but still, it's with us, Douglas City Council. I was on the committee together with Andrew Bentley, who we met yesterday in the Man in Cancer tent. We sort of pushed it through that this is initially at the weekends closed or in the evenings closed in the summer, and now we want it permanently closed to cars because we want this. We want people sitting on the street drinking and eating. And of course people complain. Like, how can you know, how can you exclude cars? The cars need to go through just a little piece of road that we off. And it's really good, look at it. People are having fun in the sun. So, okay, I'll probably leave you off here, because that's not much more to see the other side. So that was a walk through Strand Street and down to North Quay. If you're ever over here, that's our main high street, and down here some really nice restaurants. Obviously the British need to try Little Fish Cafe on the corner there, really good fish and seafood. And the bridge down the road and the Saddle Inn are really good pubs you need to try. And of course the railway at the corner. So this is perfect for a little pub crawl if you want to do it. Cool, that's it.
Well, this early, not this early.
Welcome back to the grandstand area. Hope that little clip there woke you up. So the solo is going out first tonight, and as usual I'll just show you a quick clip of the racing, because that's not really me. Watch TT Plus, way better. But I want to give you an idea of, you know, shots with the spectators, so you get an idea of what it's like to watch here, because you can watch the bikes race elsewhere. So this is Creg Road. This is one of the positions you can go to watch for free, very, very close. Right by the start line, essentially. And what I'm doing now is I'm going back to the paddock, because there's a particular shot that I want. And that is the riders coming back from practice. So I'm going to try and, I'm just showing you the way you can walk. So you can walk through the paddock, and you can walk up there and stand right by the side of the road. But I want to show you some shots of riders when they come back. So I find that quite interesting. It's something you don't really see, so I want to try and catch a little bit of atmosphere after the practice. Some riders will come back now, some will have 2 bikes or 3 bikes even, and go out again in the next session. But we'll see what we record, right? It's about the atmosphere. Now someone said that some of the, because I'm doing 360, that some of the footage is blurry, and I did notice that on some of my devices, and that's, I think, is because sometimes YouTube, when you play it, defaults to 480p, like a low quality setting. So if it looks low quality and blurry, go on the quality settings in your video and pick 4K. So all of this is recorded in 4K for 60 frames per second, which takes ages to render, but I hope the quality is better. But yeah, let me know if your quality is alright. This is 360, so move your phone or use your finger or your mouse or your remote on your TV. Anyway, we're back here. I'm going to talk less and just get you some atmosphere from tonight's practice. So the sidecars are currently lining up for scrutineering, because they are out after the solos tonight. Fun fact for you, only Isle of Man police have white helmets. So that's the chairs lining up. Should I give you a higher view? Let's give you a higher view.
Chłopaki, chodźcie, nic światło oczywiście. Siedmiokrotnego.
Chowaj pieniądze. Chodźcie. No, because I was actually sick in school and then I was sick. How? Because you're obvious, because you sit there and you do this. You're fine.
Can we get a picture of you, Ryder?
I know you're so young. How you feeling? funny at the moment.
Where's your fucking shit? How do I get a picture?
Nah, baby.
Go on then, go.
Where's he gone?
Did you get one?
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah, brought me out of that.
Good channel.
Thank you.
We do it. Every night I ask that. Every night I ask that. She says no. That's lemonade, don't we? I'm not. He's just funny, isn't he? He's dead more baby. It's a shame he looks like Dean Powell. What I always tell you.
Like he's the one that did that video coming around Balagary. Glen Lock, and they had a big tank swapper. Kevin held it. No, he just came around. Mike just took a big walk.
That, before I forget, that gear pedal needs to be up or something.
Okay.
Right.
No.
Who is that?
Baby, do you know what she'll do tonight? We'll go home and she'll go, okay.
will post these pictures and tell me about it, and she'll be like, picture. Legendary John McGuinness, and she'll post it, and then everybody will be like, where are you up on?
Brolly dolly. Is that all the brolly? Little trolley.
Yeah, should we talk about it today? Yeah, let's talk about it.
Do you want to get Nick Nevins? Huh? Yeah. Where's the hunter? Hey, boy.
fertig, der will einfach nur pennen.
You were the top right away.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everyone.
Watch this area, this fella's just got in.
Right, I think it's time to relocate. I still have battery. Yes, I do. So that's the shot I wanted to show you. How the riders and the whole, what are we going to call it, circus, comes down from Park Fermé after practice and of course after races as well. So you can see it's very open. You can just stand there very often, you know, high five the riders, get autographs, get pictures. That's what I love about TT, it's just so open. So while I'm still here and have some battery, how much battery do we have left? I don't know, I'll just let it run until the battery runs out. Let's have a look if we find any riders after the practice tonight. See what we catch in the paddock. That was Michael Dunlop walking past us, wasn't it?
Just you were literally cringing the whole time.
Don't know something like that.
Let's have a look if we find anyone. So John McGuinness was obviously there. Has anyone seen Hickey? Is he back yet? Michael Rutter came past, didn't he? So let's see if he's at their tent. Yep, looks like him. Is that him? No, looks too young to be in.
Yes, det är bra. Är det att han har utkämpat? Vad fanns det kul?
Yes, the man. Okay.
I took it up to where the tape was. That is literally just a limit of that. Where that tape is.
You know, I just felt like we took a smaller tyre on. Yeah. And he was revving a bit more then. I feel like it was going anyway. Hey! Nah, you're right. Back's too broken to go into that. How's it going?
Hello, mate.
You got on?
Yeah, alright. Is the airbag alright?
Where's the airbag go? Looking like I was weak first last.
What? I was like, what the fuck just hit me in the back? Let it down. Come on, you can still up.
Good charge there.
Alright, okay.
Alright though, yeah, alright, just not using the trap limit for too hard. But going alright, you got the alright in. Good.
Happy days. Right, I've got Taylor.
Yeah, mate. We need a lot of
Let me know when you...
Well, it's as close as you can get.
I don't know about the pay, but...
Let's see who else we find before I pack in for the night. Did you really just say that his airbag went off? On Argo's leave. That's scary. John again? Yes, it is. He always signs autographs and poses for pictures. He's like the most approachable rider. I keep moving the camera and forgetting it's 360. I can just walk straight. I'm still learning this, you know. It's the first year using 360, so let me know what you think. I know some people have said it's, you know, melting their machines. Oh, hello. But I do check the quality at home when I edit them, and the files are definitely, you know, super clear and work when I upload them, but they're absolutely huge. So like yesterday's was like 30-minute video or something like 40-45 gigabyte. So I'm guessing if you have an older smartphone or PC, or if like me you have 100,000 tabs open in your Firefox, then it may slow it down.
bikes out of the way, so I can't come through. Out of the way!
How about they're all close?
Right. I'll leave you with a nice top-down shot of the sidecars. The next best thing to a drone, this thing. Of course, you can't use drones when the roads are closed. And 1 hour before. So any drone shots that you see on my reels and whatnot, they were taken when it was permitted, when the roads were open, and in areas where it's legal. Anyway, I think that's all I pretty much can show you for tonight. Hope you enjoyed that weird look behind the scenes. Let's see what we'll do tomorrow. I'll probably go out somewhere further tomorrow. Take care.